Wow. Konberu. We're so back. Whoa, whoa. Wow, wee, wow. Konberu. Hello, everyone. Hold on a second. I like how, like, my, what was it? I like how I think my congestion has subsided, then all of a sudden I hear it in my nose again. I'm just like, lovely. Welcome back with your Prime for 11 months in a row. Oh my god, we're so back. We're so back. Hi, Ronnie. Love you, Ronnie. Hello, Rinyan. Hold on a second. Alright, cool. We'll do that. I like how I'm trying to yap a little bit, and I managed to roll out of bed in time, and it's all cool and pog and sick. But then for some reason, VTuber Studio wants to crash on me as soon as I start stream. Coincidence? I think not. Co-winky-dink? I think not. Alright, there we go. You're working now, hopefully. Konberu. Hello everyone. Hi Night Raid, hi Nimby, hi Icy, hi Chipala, hi Chris, hi Thunder Dragon. Hi. I know how to say your name. I know how to say your name. Oh my god, I totally didn't forget all of my katakana studying. Oh my god, I need to study. Is it geek? I read the Giga. Gigantosu. It is Giga though, right? Yeah, Gigantosu. How many Gigantosu? Hello Miwu. Hello Bash. What's up? I managed to make it in time. Nice. Happy to have you. Happy to have everyone. Whoa. Whoa, 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 wowie, wow, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Hi. Alright, what's up? Good morning, everyone. Good morning. It's a solid 4:42 p.m. in the afternoon. Yup. You know why it's morning? It's because Bluebell says it's good morning, so it's morning. Yup. Hold on, my glasses are dirty. What's up? Yippee! A fine Sunday to everyone. Happy Lord's Day today. Also, happy ALJS Watch Party Day. Gonna be watching ALJS later. I was considering doing ranked instead of ALJS, but it's been a hot second since I've actually watched ALJS, and I heard that it might be actually fun, sort of, probably. Assuming, you know, the lobbies aren't crashing to hell. And also, it'd be good. It'd be good every now and then to see what, like, actual high-level EVE.EXE looks like, you know? So, yeah. Yeah. But before that, because I promised this last night, that if I got up early in time, I would talk about it. But yeah, my keycaps are out! Yay! My keycaps are out! Yippee! Hi, Penguin! How are you, Pingu? Hope you've been well. Yeah, hello, HC. Konberu. Yeah. It's supposed to be a chilling stream, but honestly, I'm just really jazzed about, like, the design that I put together for my keyboard. But, yeah. I also figured we would talk about custom keyboard modding though, because I don't know how many like actual keyboard or keycap heads I actually have in my chat, but I don't know. Since majority of you guys watch me, literal gamer VTuber, I figured some of you guys probably dabbled in that sort of stuff. I don't know. Assuming you got the bugs for it. I never got into keyboard modding, but it's only because I know as soon as I jump down that rabbit hole, it's not good. It's not good. If I were to like truly and fully get myself into being into keycaps and keyboards and get into that craze, I would never get any work done. Which is why I live vicariously through everyone else that does. But yeah. Custom keyboard modding, yes, exactly. Company Deche, Company Nicolas. What's up? What are keycaps? Keycaps are... Hold on. What the hell? Where'd it go? Keycaps is stuff, the ones that you click key on, so that way you can send a message to chat, assuming you're on PC or laptop. Sometimes you can mod them, and sometimes you can mod them with this. Yippee! But yeah. We worked recently with Huat to bring together, or bring to life our official EVE.EXE. In this case, Bluebell.EVE. Keycaps. Yeah! This literally got released like last night. I'm very happy. I'm very pleased. Very pleased as punch that my keycap set came together very well. But yeah. I'm here to talk about that. I'm also here to just like hang out with you guys because I feel like I hardly ever get excuses to just like yap with people. I mean, to be fair, all of my streams are basically yap streams anyway. But in particular, I really did want to talk about like the design of my keycaps because like I actually had a pretty big say in the design. I feel like all the girls did in their in the designs working with Huat. So I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased that it came out so nice. I'm very happy. I'm glad. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys will consider getting it. Yeah. You can get the keyboards, but you could also get the keycap separately. So in case you have your own switches that you like, I believe they come with the default Cherry MX profile, for both like the tactile and I think for the switches as well. But you know, apparently it's like easily hot swappable. So if you have a set of switches that you prefer to use, you can go ahead and do that. I don't know if they're actually QMK compatible though. I think it might just be like, you know, it might just be like the bare bone base maybe. So if you want to try to find that configuration, you probably can in another board. But yeah, for those of you that aren't as insane about keyboards as some of us are, you can just get the keycaps and the keyboard yourself and be certified on your way to getting the Apex Masters yourself. Yep. Yep, I'm saying that. Yep. Auntie Keycaps, yeah! Hi, Hank, what's up? But yeah, it looks very nice. Yeah! Thank you. I'm glad. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. It's really interesting, right? Because I kind of enjoy, like, you guys already know that graphic design is my prison. My passion, right? But yeah, working on this keyboard was a pretty interesting experience, to say the least. Cause like, yeah, there's already so many things I think about in consideration to like graphic design. So having to take those design elements and see what keyboard designers and like keycap designers have to think about was interesting. It's very interesting. It's really cool. That's why I'm really glad that I had one person I managed to rely on. His name is Zerp. You guys might know Zerpocalypse in chat as one of my occasional mods that lurks in the corner and sometimes occasionally comes out into the light. But when he's not modding for the chimes, he is actually in charge, responsible for the design for the GMK Darling series. I don't know if you guys have seen that keycap set, but it's a really cute one that's based off of that one cute lady from Darling the Franks. I can't remember her name for some god-awful reason. But yeah. Yeah, Zerp is actually the one that designed the GMK Darling set. So if you guys have ever seen the... Yeah, it is 02, right? Okay, I wanted to be sure. I wanted to be sure it was 02, but it's literally been so long. It's been so long since I've thought about her, so I was worried I got her name wrong. But yeah. But yeah, I managed to bother him with some of my with questions. So yeah, he was very kind about answering everything I would badger him, or you know, what I would badger someone who works on keyboards, you know. So yeah. Sorry, I didn't have my latte yet, so I'm kind of just like rapid fire. I need to talk about this, but I don't know where to start. But yeah. Yeah. I'm very pleased with my design. I'm very happy with the work that I put into it, and I'm very thankful that yeah, I'm thankful it came out so well. But yeah. Wanted to test out some real ass keyboards. Might have all been cheap. Yeah. I picked up some of the other EVE keyboards and they did a great job. Yeah, it's honestly really fantastic. Just like how much how do I say this? We had a lot to say in the keyboard design. Like from the art decisions to like the sort of color palettes we wanted to go with. I didn't necessarily like, did I specify which colors I wanted to use? I don't know. No, that might have been on their side, or that might have been on Staff's side. But yeah, I told them I wanted the main colors for me, which would be teal, but I wanted the base to be white. I figure for me, my primary colors is like white, teal, and purple. And then I also like black accents every now and then, which is why I almost considered making the board base black. But I don't know. I wanted something clean and I wanted something light. I basically wanted something that would like evoke my my general color palette. So yeah. It's like teal purple, but it's usually on white because, like, you know, white cleanliness and all that. And I have everything bright anyway. I mean, for fuck's sake, my whole chatting screen is white. And then there's like a couple of black accents just to like pull everything together so that way it's not just like glaring and up in your face. Also, hi Zerp, how are you? I was telling everyone about how cool you are in the keycap community. Like you're a mod in the bell chime community, but then you're also just like in charge of the super cool GMK darling design. So yeah. But yeah, we love Zerp in this household. Zerp is one of the good egg mods that I don't really have to worry about because he's never trying to pull up smoke with the smoke against me, which is nice. I'm glad if there were to be a coup in the establishment, I could at least maybe trust Zerp to not turn his sword against me. Or who knows, maybe he's just like a really, really, like, you know, really super secret spy and I didn't know anything, but that's fine. That's fine. Zerp has already won my trust over the many years we've known each other, so it's fine. It's whatever. But yeah. Basically, he's not sure. I mean, I wasn't going to name the other mods, but I mean, if you're going to name them for me, you know, you said it, not me. You said it, not me. But yeah. Oh my god. True, some of the most powerful leaders were taken down by their right-hand man. You are correct. You are correct. I don't know. Zerp is really less my right-hand man as he is like my advisor, I guess. Technically. I don't know. My right-hand man would technically be like, who the fuck would it be? Who the fuck would it be out of all the mods that like out themselves? Or that I've outed? I have no idea. I mean, it kind of depends, honestly, right? I just kind of do my own thing, and then my mods are just kind of like, okay, we're just gonna make sure BB can do her own thing, and we're just gonna snipe everyone in the shadows that gets in the way of that. So I never really had to think about that, you know. And before Etu, Brutus, Etu said, oh my god. The great mod wars of 925. Why are we having a mod wars right before our anniversary? It's fucking nuts. Why are we going to have a mod war right before our, what is it? Our 6-month pruning and or our 1-year anniversary hanging out together? That'd be crazy. Basically, no, right hand man might be better this way. Yeah, a little bit. I don't know. I mean, technically, the only person that would maybe count as like my right hand man would be Shampoo when it comes to doing like guess my rank and stuff like that. Cause like he's the one that puts together everything in a neat little folder for me to judge accordingly. And then most of the other times it's probably either like me or Shido being like, hey, you fucked up your schedule again. I'm just like, oh. They're just like, are you sleeping? And I'm just like, yeah, I'll fix that in the morning. They're like, okay. It's a miracle I've honestly gotten this far. Honestly, genuinely a miracle that we've gotten this far. Ethan, you're so jealous. You're so jealous. You're constantly talking about having 32 keys. Why don't you get your 32 keys yourself, huh? Why don't you get your own 32 keys all to yourself, but also specifically get mine, you know? The official 32 keycap set, probably even more than that, depending on if you want to get freaky with the different keyboard designs by Bluebell.EVE in collaboration with Huat GG. Available now. Oh my god. Yeah, that's all I'm saying, bro. Like, really plays the analog controls and movement and shit. Like, what the hell? You're out here complaining that we have a full 32 keys in our whole ass arm when, like, you have aim assist? Like, come on, whatever. Whatever. Oh my god. Who and Eve would do a custom controller? Who indeed? think the closest would probably be me. Probably me, honestly, because I think all the other girls, everyone in EVE.EXE were primarily mouse and keyboard gamers. I feel like a Nursery controller would go crazy. Low-key, I'd buy that for like Night Rain and like the Elden Ring and stuff like that. I'd get a Nursery controller, me personally. But I could probably come up with like a cute BB controller design as well for Apex. I might not play Apex on controller, but I know about a third of you do. So it'd probably be me, and then close second probably Azaria or Mischief. Mischief controller would be cute too. I'd probably snag that too. That'd be nice. But yeah, Eliza said she'll bridge before she converts. Yeah, I figured. I figured. Yeah, I can't really think of anyone that would come up with a custom controller design except for like me and maybe Azaria. I'd honestly prefer an Azaria controller before mine though. Won't stand for this controller hate. I'm starting that Google talk. Who says we're hating? Who says we're hating? Do I really hate controller if I'm honestly considering the thought of making a custom controller for all of my controller players in chat? I literally just said it like 2 seconds ago. Even though I don't play controller, I'd be happy to make a really cute controller design for those with the sticks, you know? But that's not my wheelhouse. I'm an M&K gamer, which is why I decided to make keycaps in the Deskmat instead. It's okay, I have a friend who's a controller. Yeah, I do have a friend who's on controller, right, Ethan? Right? Right? Oh my god. Hysteria joystick? Oh, you know, I'd love, like, you know, those are custom fighting boards? Yeah, Hysteria joystick and stuff. That'd be really cute. Yeah, for fighting games. I don't know if Hysteria's ever played a fighting game, but I should make her. I should make her pick up like Street Fighter or something, or maybe 2KXO because that's coming out. Hysteria fighting. A fighting controller would be sick, I think. Yeah, the arcade stick. Yeah. I would get an Azaria controller, a Hysteria. What is it? Fighting controller, like an arcade controller, and then my own keycaps, and then I'd be set, I think. Yeah, and maybe like a Mischief water bottle. Yeah, and then I have to think of something for Liza. I mean, I already have her acrylic stand, so you know. Take care, Bash. What do Roblox players used? Aren't they okay? If I buy the keycaps, can you sign my roller? Yeah, just mail it over. I got you. Hysteria on a fighting game arc would be hilarious. I think it'd be great. I think it'd be crazy. Custom mouse. Oh yeah, mouse would be nice. Especially if we could make if we could like maybe get like a custom pro super light. Or even like a mouse that's a tiny bit smaller, because the super light kind of just takes up my hand. But if I can have something a little bit smaller, a little bit more responsive, that'd be sick. But yeah. Who would have the sim racing rig? Oh, that's a good question. Who would have the sim racing rig? Liza, I think? Probably. I feel like Azaria also has a really nice color palette designed for like a sim racing as well. Probably Eliza, and then second to that Azaria. I just want Azaria everything. Oh, true. We do have our honorary member. Our honorary Eve, Ryoma, the 6th Eve. You're so right. You're so right. But that bro literally just got a new set of threads. He's gonna have a new set of threads and also, what is it? A fucking... Was it a sim racing rig? Like, what the fuck? His greed knows no bounds. Race the Queen Eliza sounds like it go hard. It really would. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking automatically. I was just like, yeah, I think Liza would probably like that. Sup, nerds? I don't want to hear that from you, Mango. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you like the keycaps. Yeah. He has a racing sim rig. I wouldn't be surprised if he did. Motherfucker's always about his cars. Actually, rather than the racing sim rig, I think Ryoma just has the car, period. Like, he's always working on his car. He always has, like, the nice-ass rims, the nice-ass wheels and shit. And I'm just kind of, like, smiling and nodding. I'm like, yep, totally know what's going on. You know, say on the clutch brake at the throttle. What? She just step on his face? It's fucked up. Yeah, let me pre-order 5 of them. But yeah! No one say anything to him. Yeah! Yeah. I'm very pleased this punch with my keycaps. I'm very happy they came out as nice as they did. I'm trying to go back into, like, all the design points I had into it. I don't know how involved everyone was in their designs. All I know is that I gave him like a full PowerPoint. I gave him a full like Pinterest and board and everything. I was like, if Bluebell were to make a custom keyboard design, like this is what I want to see. So yeah, shout out to Huat for dealing with my shenanigans. But hey, I think me being meticulous and stuff with the design I wanted in my keycap came out really well. Like I think it came out really nice, right? Like look, it looks nice. Look, it's nice, no? Right? It's quite nice. It's me. It's quite me. I was very pleased when I was putting together the thumbnail for this stream, and I was just like, whoa, yeah, this keyboard just screams Bluebell, doesn't it? But yeah, I'm very pleased. Very pleased this punch, that's for sure. Yeah, I don't know. Where do I even start talking about the design? I'm trying to think about stuff I was thinking about in general. Which is obviously I wanted it to be me. I also wanted something clean, like sleek, minimalistic. And yeah. Something that would be like very evocative of me, but also would be low-key enough that like you could bring this with you to work. Like set this up on your work desk and people won't ask you questions off rip like, who's that anime girl on your desk? Oh, sorry, this isn't from an anime, it's a VTuber. And so that way you don't have to be like, what the fuck is a VTuber? And you don't have to like sit there and have to explain everything, you know? So, yeah. Come on, Liliphan, welcome. Kind of fun and now you have an ergo split where you have one color on each half, right? Yeah. I kind of want to see what this will look like on like an ergo or a split keyboard. I'm honestly curious if the keys will fit. I mean, even though the ergonomic or like split boards are formatted differently, I think the key should still be the same, no? I don't think there's any special keys for that, right? It's just about like how it fits and stuff. Maybe. Still figuring out how I'm going to explain the mouse pad to my folks. You mean the personality pads? You mean the personality pads? You mean what is it? You mean this one? Yeah, good luck. Good luck. I wish I could help you, but hey, you got that. Honestly, you're bold to have that on your desk at all. I figured you could just swap it. You're like, honestly, you're bold as hell for having this out, fully knowing that my keycap set also comes in an official Bluebell Deskmat. Like, you know what? Power to you. That's a real fucking bell chime right there. Like, hats off to you, brother. Oh, shit. Oh shit! Like, oh my god. Blood's actually out here repping me and my personalities. Oh, actually, no. Would you be repping me or would you be repping the personalities more? Well, my personalities are attached to me, so I'm gonna assume like I'm involved in there to some extent. I'm involved in there at some point, so I'm just gonna assume I'm involved. Like, you know, I was considered there at some point. Whatever, we'll see. He needs a padding for his arthritis. Hey, like I said, you know, I was brought on to be the support for the crew. Whether that crew is the Eves or whether that crew is the Chimes, you know, like, I got you. I got you, you know? Oh my god. Trading Woody and Skypad for all bloomers who want to trade? That's fucking crazy. You would give up your Wooding just to have a keycaps? Wow, that's so nice. Wait, can you just have the Wooding and you can just switch out the keycaps with mine? Does that work? Because they said you could actually mod the switches too, right? Yeah, the whole keyboard. It's the keyboard and it's the keycap set. So like the keyboards are sized. What is it? From like 100%. Hold on. I'm gonna pull up my page. Yeah, so we have keyboards and just the keycap set. So if you already have like a board and switches that you prefer, you can just get the keycaps, which that's 80 USD. But if you want the full keyboard, like you don't already have the board ready, we have it at 100%. We have the 96%, which is essentially the 10 keyless. Oh shit, hold on. That's not the 10 keyless. What is it? There's the 80%. 100%, 96%, 80%, 75, 65, and 60. So quite a handful of keyboard sizes. So you can pick out whichever you need for your desk space. And then the Deskmat as well. Assuming you don't have the EVE.EXE one, or you don't have my personality pads. You know? So yeah. The Hall effect switches require a specific type though. Oh, do they? Damn. So I'm just gonna have to get the keyboard then. Cause my Arbiter, the current keyboard I have is a Hall effect keyboard. Okay. I actually don't want to take apart this keyboard though. I might have to take out the Aqua Centurini one I have instead. Actually no, I like that set too. I think I have a keyboard lying somewhere that I can just mod. I'll probably do that. Thank you, Goodell. I appreciate it. Hopefully they don't notice the bumps on your desk. And if they ask, just I don't know, just put something on there. Just cover up, you know, put like your the cloth that you use for your glasses. Yeah, you could just put that over the mouth. It can act like a shawl or something. There you go. Buy custom shirt. You think a normal custom shirt's gonna be able to carry all that? That's crazy, Chico. You have so much more faith in that than I do. Oh my god. Hi, Shito! Thank you. I'm glad you like my keycap. You're 60%, gang? Oh my god. I don't think I can do 60%. I think the lowest I could physically go myself is 65. Like, I think... Yeah, like my current Arbiter keyboard is a 65. I can't do anything less than 65. If I don't have my arrow keys, I'll tweak out. Like, it's already a struggle enough not having function keys and like a separate area for like the other keys and stuff if I'm trying to like observe Apex games. But yeah, I don't know. I don't understand how 40% keyboards actually... Like, how low can you go with keyboards? Because I've heard of 40%. I can't imagine what that looks like. I think 60% is already insane to me. You know? 10 key less is the wave. I did like my 10 key less. Before I switched to my Hall Effect keyboard, I did quite like the Logitech 10 key less that I had. The Logitech 10 key less one that I had, I don't remember which specific one it was. But it had a very, like... It had a really nice, like, typing profile to it. It let me do super glides, like, 80% of the time, you know? It was helping me consistently hit my super glides, and then I switched keyboards and I had to relearn that shit all over again, and I was just like, ah, fuck. But yeah. Yeah, Booba mousepads are just ergonomic mousepads and decorations. Exactly, yeah. Why have something support your wrist and be boring when you can have something support your wrist and have personality? Personalities. You know? Exactly. Exactly. We got piano keys. Oh, I wish. That's the next up. That's the next up. But in the meantime, we'll deal with computer keys instead. Hi, Vortox. How are you? Hope you've been well. You have a 40% gaming pad, which is just the left-hand side of the keyboard. Oh, really? Huh. Interesting. 1% is just a single key. Yeah, that's a keychain. That's a clicky keychain everyone got at Offkai. Which... is that gonna be coming to what? Oh, actually, I don't know if I should be spoiling. I don't even know if I'm spoiling anything, because I heard the keychains was, like, exclusive to Offkai. So if you got your hands on a clicky keychain, that's some exclusive-ass merch you got on you. Maybe we can convince them to put the clicky keychains on the site, though. We'll see. We'll see what the vibes are. I ever smashed a keyboard in rage? You'd smash my keyboard in rage? You'd send all of my nicely, like, lovingly crafted keycaps just strewn about your room? What the heck? That's freaked up. What the hell? Surely you're key smashing because you're raging in a game and not necessarily because of my keys, right? So long as it's not because of my keys, it's fine. Yeah. Why are you guys smiling like that? Maybe the numpad and the spacebar, they look so punchable. What the fuck? I'm just saying, there's never been a case of a numpad or spacebar punching you back, but just you wait. You guys, you know, I put my face on the keyboard in hopes that you guys would think of me fondly, you know? That you would think of me with affection, not with anger. I feel like any anger you feel would just be directed towards your teammates, right? Your randoms, right? Right? Yeah, it's supposed to be an added incentive to not smash the keyboard, not make you throw it quicker. Like, do you know, like, these keyboards? I feel like they're priced pretty appropriately. I don't think you guys want to be just like putting $189 down the drain like that. Like that's kind of crazy, no? That's kind of insane, no? I'm just saying. Affectionate punches. I don't know how much I believe that necessarily. I don't believe that really. Yeah, like the mouse pad is right there. Like, why are you punching the keyboard, right? And I know they're supposed to be sturdy. I don't know. Some of you guys have insane, like, ancient rage to you. Like, why punch that when at least this one has a little bit of bounce back to it? You know, I'm just saying. Why are you punching the keyboard when the personalities are right there? Like, at least I got a little bit of cushioning on this one, you know? You know? And I mean cushioning. I think when Uwu Market was like telling us about the mouse pad or personality pads and shit like that, they told us specifically, they're just like, we have levels 1 through 5. Like 1 through 5 for what? The stuffing. And I was like, oh. Okay, well, yeah. just give me whatever stuffing less than Azaria is going for. I'm assuming Azaria is at a 5. I might be at like a 5.2. I don't fucking know. I totally forgot. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I completely forgot. But yeah, at least this got the stuffing to like withstand some of the fucking shocks and shit, you know? You can't really guarantee that with the keyboards, but at least with the personality pad, you know? The mouse pad is stacked. Thanks. Hi, JC. What's up? W, bro. Yeah, I got you, bro. But oh my god, yeah, it's been 40 minutes. I was gonna get on here and talk about the design, but I don't know. I'm just, every time I look at my keyboard, I just get giddy. I like start kicking my feet and shit. I'm like, very happy. Very happy that I managed to, that we got the opportunity to make such lovely and functional, really functional merch sets. Yeah. Yeah. I also really like how, I don't know, I'm just picking up I want to try to be organized about this, but I'm just jazzed about everything. Like, really happy to see all of the keycaps set together. I also really like how the extended enter key looks like, right? Because if you get the full keycap set, there's also a couple of like different keys that you get, and you have that big enter button one. I kind of like how that one came out as well. I was never really a fan of those keyboards myself, but now I kind of want to get one of those just so I could use the elongated Bluebell enter key. I feel like that's nice. But yeah, the idea of the merch you're putting out, yeah, no, it's a great honor that we got such a say in the design for this one, and for like a handful of our other merches too. But yeah, the elongated Bluebell enter key. I totally forgot what the actual key name or designation is, but you know, that one over there. But yeah, yeah. But yeah, I thought a lot about the keyboard design, specifically like the colors, right? Like, I wanted definitely teal and purple. There was a world where, like, rather than the white keys, right? Rather than the white be the base, I was actually going to flip the teal and the white. But the more I thought about it, the more I was just like, as much as I would really like a cute keyboard that is like overwhelmingly Bluebell, I also wanted something that was readable, right? And teal is nice as like an accent color. Even though teal is generally like my primary color, I've always really preferred it as an accent. Because I feel like if the whole board were to be teal, then it'd be kind of hard to like use. It'd also be hard to like coordinate, I guess, right? Like, if you don't necessarily want the full Bluebell set, you just want to like have the keyboard and have it with your other similarly color paletted Deskmat and other setups, then yeah, I figured white would be a little bit more versatile. So that's why I ended up with the white keys for like, yeah, the white color for like the base keys, right? Yeah, and then I just had the purple and the teal on as accents on the side. Yeah. I honestly had half of a mind to make the keyboard, like the actual board that the keys sit in, like black instead of white. But I don't know. As much as I really would have liked like the black border, right? And the board on the back, I figured again, my color scheme is already really bright at it as is. So that's why we kept it like the white. On the brighter side of things. And then what else? Oh, the font too. Yeah, I actually picked out the font. I actually gave Huat GG like 4. Well, I gave him 2 fonts, and then I gave him like 2 weights to choose in between them. Was it 4? Was it 2 or was it 4? I don't remember. Oh no, I gave him 3. I suggested 3 fonts. I don't know exactly which one they went with. It might have been the first one actually I sent. But yeah. Yeah, I wanted something that was minimalistic. I wanted something that was like clean, and I wanted something that was like super cute. But I didn't want clean to be as in almost like sterile, like medical, but as it is just like, you know, clean, aesthetic, pleasing, like everything else I have on my channel. So yeah, I just wanted to fit it in that style. So yeah. Hee. But yeah, and then what is it? What else? I'm trying to think about things that I thought about a lot for the most part. Oh, I guess the art itself. Yeah, even stepping back from like the actual keyboard design itself, I spent the longest time deciding if I wanted to use either my opening screen art versus my birthday art, right? Because they gave us a choice in deciding which art would be featured in the keyboard if you wanted to go that route, and I think most of us did. But yeah. Like, I was either thinking I would do something like with my Bluebell art, like with my pretty Dreamkeeper art. Like, I had two options. It's either I went with the option you see now, or the, the Dreamkeeper art, which I would have gone like more elegant, more pretty, more nice. But ultimately, I went with my opening screen art instead. If only because if I went with the Dreamkeeper art, then the keyboard design definitely would have shifted more purple. And I didn't want to really step into Azaria's wheelhouse. Azaria is the one whose main primary color is purple. So like, I probably would have gone like more purple blue regardless. But yeah, so that's how that worked out. What else? What else? Feel free to stop me at any time, by the way, if you guys have any questions about what I was thinking about in terms of the keyboard. I mean, I'd be surprised if you guys did, because I figure you guys would be like, ooh, pretty. Ooh, pretty. But if you guys are just curious as to how neurotic I was in terms of, like, actually designing the keyboard, it was I wouldn't say pretty damn neurotic. I think it was like a normal amount of neurotic that people would have when it comes to like designing their own personal set, I think. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I guess another thing I would like to talk about though is like the reason why I decided to go with this color palette as versus like a gradient. Yeah. I had half of a mind because I don't know if you guys have checked out the rest of the girls' keyboards. I think it was it Azaria that went with the gradient design? Yeah, she kind of did. Like went from it goes from like purple to pink. I was very close to doing a whole gradient design and actually having it go from like teal to white, maybe. Because like there was one keycap set that I really liked that had that sort of gradient effect. I think it might have been one of like the Hololive ones. I was really close to maybe going the gradient route, but I don't know. I think ultimately I wanted to go for simplicity rather than being too crazy with it. Because I feel like there probably would be a nice gradient going from like white to teal or like color, but I ultimately didn't want to like cause too much hassle with it. Also because even though I like the teal, I also do think purple is my secondary color. So I wanted to showcase a little bit of that too. Yeah. Ultimately, I think this one screams BB more. This one ultimately screams Bluebell on a keyboard more than if I went with the other design. So, yeah. But purple and teal on the sides with the white keys is very aesthetic. Yeah! I'm glad you like it. Why do you go for those emotes on the F keys? yeah, we could talk about the novelty keys. Yeah. So the reason why... Alright, sorry. I had to cough. I coughed anyway into the mic. Holy fuck. Alright. Yeah, the reason why I went with the emotes that I did is because, I mean, they're... I figure they're like the 4 most used emotes in this chat. I feel like BACKSEATING is probably the most used emote in this chat just because I'm constantly being like, send BACKSEATING to all of our new members and subs now or else, you know? And then second to that would be like Bell Cheers and stuff. And then the gun, because obviously FPS gamer, right? And also because you guys are always pulling up with the smoke. And then also the Bell Beam, just because, I don't know, it's one of my favorite emotes. It's one of my favorite emotes. But yeah. Bell love for all the Bell love we love to throw in the chat. You know. Big Bell Chime love. Big BB love. The guns, so that way you guys got that motherfucking thing on you. The cheers, because I like to think we like to cheer and have a fun time here. And then the beams for, you know, all of the people I will inevitably beam in my games. Yeah, surely. I saw my August recap and BACKSEATING is my most used. Yeah, exactly. Lots of love, lots of love. Another thing too though is because like I actually have not one but 2 emote artists. And so I figured I wanted the split to be even between using Amagi-san's emotes and Reiruka-san. So yeah, that's why I went with those novelty keys. And then well, I already talked about using my opening screen art because I wanted something that is just like, you know, truly and sincerely Bluebell on a keyboard aesthetic. Even though inevitably I would like to make a Dreamkeeper Bluebell themed keyboard set, I feel like that'd be nice. If I can do something based on the Dreamkeeper art or maybe get something custom, that'd be sick. But first and foremost, I just wanted something that is just so incredibly Bluebell. So that's why we went with that. What is it? What about some of the other novelties? I'm trying to think. Was one thing I didn't really design though. One thing I didn't design was the little the stylizations on the control and the alt keys and the shift keys. Yeah. I quite like the little adjustments that they added there. I think they added that there because I wanted something geometric and stuff. But yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool seeing a lot of like the simplistic like geometric design elements, like the minimalistic design elements I like on the keyboard. That was really sick. Shout out to whoever added that flair. Yeah. And then for the WASD keys, I was like, what else do y'all fuckers know me for? My name is literally Bluebell. We'll just put a Bluebell icon there. And then my wings, you know? My little accessory. So that's how the WASD keys came to be. Yeah. And then what else? The escape key? Yeah, the escape key is just my general symbol. That's my personal insignia. Very, very nice to see. I'm honestly really jazzed to see the white on the teal. I was honestly a little bit nervous. I was a tiny bit nervous in that the white wouldn't really show up on the teal, but I actually quite like it in comparison to like the purple. The insignia being purple instead. Or black even. So yeah. That is ultimately like the Bluebell key, I think. Well, in terms of insignia and stuff. Bluebell love, Bluebell laugh, and cheer are my most used. I almost put laugh instead of the cheer one, I think. I think ultimately Bluebell love was always going to be on the keyboard, but for the cheer, in the cheer, I was very much 50-50 in between using Bluebell cheer or Bluebell laugh. Because you guys are always fucking laughing at me too. I would like to say you guys would laugh with me, but it's okay. You can be honest with me. Sometimes I do some stupid shit, and that's fine. It's because you're a joke? I'll live stream it right now, man. I swear to God. But yeah, I was literally like 50-50 in between the cheer and the laugh. Because I was just like, I don't know. I was considering actually going through my recap, like my stream or my monthly recap, and just taking like the top 4 used emotes there. But I figured it was probably the 4 emotes that made it on the board. So, yeah. We don't talk about the blueprints water pipe. No, don't talk to me about the fucking pump puzzle. Actually, speaking of blueprints, I need to do another run. I haven't gotten back to room 42 since I actually, like, you know, since the fucking pump room fried my ass. But speaking about the pump room, I was actually talking with my med techs and my lab techs because they were like, we were all hanging out for lunch and stuff. We went out for lunch and we were talking about it. And they told me that room alone took them like an hour or 2 average in. So yeah. That I wasn't the only one whose brain was absolutely getting fucking scrambled and fried to bits. Trying to fucking move around water and shit around the estate. Like, it's a big ass fucking estate, okay? I don't mind taking so much time in the fucking water pump room. Also, it's a pump room. It's technically a water level. Water levels are notorious in video games for being absolutely fucking ass to have to figure out, you know? So, yeah, I feel justified. I feel justified. Hi, Sickness! Yeah, it's a VB keyboard. VB keyboard, keycaps, and Deskmat. Yeah. It was just released last night. It was just released last night around like 12 a.m. my time, and so I figured I would get on and chill it and talk about all the design points I liked. Which is everything, because yeah. They let me have a lot to say, which is like terrifying in most cases. Like, normally you should never leave important decisions up to me, but I like to think that I cooked it for my keyboard. So yeah, that's why I wanted to chill. That's why I wanted to chill today. Yeah. And so you can get my keyboard and my Deskmat. If you're not interested in my Deskmat, you can get my personalities on a pad. You can really deck out your set, your desk setup to be truly and sincerely Bluebell. Guaranteed to help you climb in ranked. Not really. Actually, yes, really. But not. But also, yes. Yep. I'm just saying, Bluebell and her personalities generally tend to get to diamond on average. I feel like it's not that much of a stretch to say that getting my keycaps and my Deskmats or personalities on a pad would also help you get to diamond. I'm just putting that out there. You know. Booba Mousepad proven to improve gaming performance, sample size 1. Yeah, exactly. My dumbass. Oh my god. See, Fontaine! Didn't people complain about Fontaine and Genshin? Some shit, right? Yeah, exactly. Water levels are notorious for being ass. So yeah. Will the mousepad fix carpal tunnel make me mag everyone? Yes. Well, they can't really fix your carpal tunnel, but maybe mag everyone? With me supporting you? Shit. Chimes, don't tell him. Don't tell him all the times I've whiffed, please. Yeah, you got that. Guys, don't tell him. Yeah, totally. In the bag. In the bag, for sure. Just put the large pad on defense position and nap on it instead? Yeah, sure, why not? Sure, why not? All the girls do it too. Whatever. It's fine. I am nothing if not everyone's punching bag and or pillow, depending on how often you laugh at me. So, all good. The E33 first petanque. I killed the petanque! I didn't know I was supposed to kill the petanque, but I killed the petanque. There's just the only petanque I couldn't kill was that crazy fucking endgame one that sent me on a fucking scurry chase. Literally took the goddamn like a marathon just to get them to park it. Skill issue, I'll live stream it right now. I'm so serious. This stream will be the one. This stream will be the one. Unironically, I've heard that the booba mouse pads are good for carpal tunnel due to the crevice not putting pressure on those tendons. See, that's what I'm saying. This is exactly why they brought me on to be the support main for EVE.EXE. Yeah, guys, see? Grump, that can't be the first thing you hear when you come into chat. Come on now. I did not miss a petanque. I almost did. But thankfully chat was kind enough to point them out to me. We're like, hey, you can kill that thing. But like, I didn't want to at first. The reason why I left the petanque alone at first is because they weren't trying to immediately kill me. And so normally I don't really raise my gun or sword at things unless they want to smack me first. And the petanque ran away, so I figured it was fine. It wasn't until after chat told me that the petanque had goodies for me that I was like, okay, now I'm going to hunt you guys down. You know? So you can just blame chat for that one. Yeah, I'm blaming you guys for that one. Yeah. Did you get the big one though? What big one? Was it the big one on the overworld? No. Not yet. I don't think I was leveled enough for it. I haven't played any of the endgame after I finished the story. I need to go back and actually finish the Clea fight and see whatever the fuck is going on in Renar's drafts. Yeah, I need to go back there. If I use a mouse pad to hold my wrist while I hold my controller, do I get 0.6 aim assist? Sure. No? Maybe? Yeah. I don't know. Something. Something. There's a journal entry I wanted to point you to. Oh, really? Wait, where's the journal entry? Is it in the drafts? Speaking of the journal entries, I don't know if I actually managed to grab them all. I don't know if I actually want to try to 100% E33 though. I'd like to get the journals just because I adore the world building. There's a lot of interesting like characters you got to meet through the journals. But I think I managed to get the one that people were soft locked or hard locked out of, because I'm pretty sure I got a key from someone. This is the one I'm thinking of. It's probably by the one by Forgotten Battlefields exit. Did I get that one? I know there was one journal that you needed the key for, and I'm pretty sure I picked that one up. Unless there was another one that was gated by a key, then fuck, dude, I have no idea. But yeah. What time is it? Oh, it's 5:40. We have 20 more minutes to yap. We have 20 more minutes to yap. Actually, hold on a second. Where's Alga going right now? Let me double check something right quick. I'm not following Play Apex on my account. That's crazy. Is it live? No. Shut up. Where are they streaming this? Oh, I guess it's not live yet. Okay. Hold on. I like to hear you yap. I'm glad. That makes one of us. It's okay. I won't necessarily be done yapping. I'm actually going to be yapping even more because in about 20 minutes we're going to be watching ALGS, which is the Apex Legends Pro Series, or Global Series, which is the pro players. You get to see how Apex Legend plays out at the ultimate peak of skill. Skill and passion, and hopefully not everyone using the same fucking 3 legends because we have legend bans and shit. So yeah, we'll have that going. Yeah, we have 20 minutes. Don't go live until like 5. Okay. I mean, yeah, if anything, we could probably start moving over because I'm gonna have to switch waiting rooms. And I also have to set up my watch party screen because I haven't done that yet. Although we might just watch Wig's POV, probably. Yeah. As much as I would like to have multiple POVs up, usually when I do watch parties, I like to have multiple POVs depending on who's streaming or whatnot, but last I checked... What the hell? Damn. Fucking motorbike. Last I checked, Facet's interface is still kind of cheeks. So... Yeah. Hello, BB. Hello, Vinny. What's up? So same next 3 legends? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I like Team Stream. But the last time I tried to use Team Stream, that shit was like crashing on me. Is it finally back? Looks like it. Manage streams. Let's see here. Yeah, we can try to use Team Stream. I'd like to use Team Stream again. Oh, hold on a second. You can try to use Team Stream. Wait, hold on. Does Team Stream have the map? Please tell me it has the map. No, I don't think it has the map. The reason why I like to use multiple POVs is because I like bringing up the map. You hardly ever get to see where ring pulls unless there's a team looking at it. Wig is usually good at like catching it when they do, but oh, Mon is already streaming. Is Fun gonna be streaming too? But yeah, we're gonna be watching LGS because Fun's playing, Mon's playing, Alberlelli and Enemy are playing. Oh, Koiful is in this lobby too. Oh, Kimchi's also here too. Oh, there's a lot of people that follow here. Interesting. Yeah, Amelie is here too. Nice. Hell yeah. Oh, Luminosity is here as well. Okay. Wow, wow. Wow, wow, wee, wow. Lots of peoples. Yeah. Yeah, I want to watch ALGS because Fun and Mon and Albert playing. So, I want to see that. They're actually going to be playing concurrently because it looks like they're in the same group. So, yeah. I should probably set that up then. Maybe I'll raid you guys a little bit sooner into the waiting room, so that way I can get the watch party set up. Yeah. Yeah, keycaps, keyboard, Deskmat, out now until forever, I think. Yeah. I don't think this is gonna be a limited edition. I'm pretty sure this is just like our base keyboard available. So, yeah. What else? And if you don't want the Deskmat, you want a little bit more support instead, boom, we got you. This is on Uwu Market. You gotta check out Uwu Market for the personality pads. But yeah, pretty much it. Yeah. Yeah. I can't stop staring at my keyboards. I can't stop staring at the keycaps. I cooked. I fucking cooked with this one. Me and Huat definitely fucking cooked with this keycap design. I'm very pleased. I am quite pleased as punch. I hope you guys enjoy it too. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. What are some other things to show? Oh yeah, EVE.EXE ramen. That shipping for that should start in October. So if you would like to try the roasted soy sauce chicken flavor that we all really like. I mean, I really like it, so I'm probably gonna grab it myself. Or if you just want a cool EVE.EXE poster with Vite Ramen, you can go ahead and check out the page for that. We're gonna be watching LGS, so friendly reminder that I do have an EA creator code, Bluebell.EVE. So if you guys are gonna be getting yourself the bat, or the coins, or the battle pass, or Battlefield 6, or any one of the other EA titles that they have, you can use my code and send some love to me that way. What else? What else? Yeah. I think that's it. I don't know. That's all I really have. You bought the ramen? Yay! I really like the roasted soy sauce chicken. It's honestly the top favorite flavors. And then next to that was probably the miso one. That one was pretty lit too. But my favorite was the roasted soy sauce chicken. So when the vote for that went through, for that to be our limited edition ramen flavor, I was doing the worm. I really like the chicken ramen. It's quite nice. Honestly, just really like the noodles, straight up. Like, high key, I bought Vite Ramen even prior to getting the partnership with them. Just because they marketed themselves as like gamer ramen. Like, oh, okay, cool, sick. Not much prep I have to think about, especially when I'm out here fucking in the mines, the Apex mines, like 12, 14, 16 hours at a day of a time in the day, right? So it's just nice to have something on hand, and it was really nice. I was really surprised. I was like, oh, hey, this is great. And you can get really fancy with it too, even though the broth is like solid. It's like, it's a solid base, but if you want to get fancy and add like green onions or like your own pieces of chicken or pork in there, like actually make yourself like a full ramen bowl at home, like makes it pretty easy to do so. So yeah, definitely recommend. Definitely recommend. Like working with Tim and all the guys over there. They're super cool. Yeah. Ramen eggs are the best upgrade. Honestly, yeah. I love eggs. I don't know what your guys' ramen order normally is, but almost always, unless I know the egg comes with both sides, I'll just add... I'll usually order extra egg. I really like ramen eggs. Really like it. I mean, I like egg in general, but I like specifically when you like have it submerged in the, what is it, the shoyu? The little marinade? It's so yummy. It's so good. But I don't like when the egg is cooked all the way though. I like it when it's runny. Like, I should be able to cut that shit in half, and I need it to like add a little extra oomph to the broth, you know? But yeah, it's delicious. Very yummy. Sometimes like I don't even have to have ramen. I'll just have the eggs ready. I'll just marinate it anyway. Sometimes I'll simply just have the marinade ready because that's all I really want. Like, the ramen is nice, but sometimes I just want the egg. I just want the egg and I want it, like, you know, just sitting in all that shoyu overnight. And I just eat that. I would just eat that over rice. But yeah. I want to try birria ramen. I'm so curious about birria ramen. But I'm also a little bit nervous, right? Like, I'm worried that's one of those, like, Pandora thresholds that I have. Which, if I haven't already talked about the Pandora's threshold to you guys know the concept of, like, Pandora's box, right? Yeah. So just think of the box rather than a box, it's a threshold. It's like, it's one of those things where, like, as soon as you cross that threshold, you can never go back to being the same, you know? Like, you can never go back. Now you have all this forbidden knowledge, you know? And as I've already stated, I'm kind of a terrible person to keep in charge of arcane and forbidden knowledge like that. So Yeah, I don't know how I'd necessarily handle or work myself if I knew how good birria ramen tastes like. Yeah. It was delicious, but I realized I was getting old after I got full halfway through eating it. Was it a big bowl or was it like a normal sized bowl? Hi, Key. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if they like adjusted, what is it? The portions. Because I feel like some places, depending on where you go, the what's it? The portions for like the noodles or like the other stuff on top of it like varies. There's this one place I went to that added extra noodle without me having to ask for it, which I always enjoyed. I don't know if you guys are more of a broth person or more of a noodle person, but I prefer noodles. I don't like it when I have overwhelming amounts of broth left. I don't know. I think I would like it if the split was even. But I primarily eat ramen for like the noodles rather than the broth. Unless the broth is like really good. Like really, really good. It depends on the broth. Yeah, right? Like I think it really depends on the broth. But more often than not though, when I go for ramen, the broth is kind of just there to keep the noodles hydrated. They're kind of just there to make sure they don't dry out. But yeah. Is it pretty big serving? Ah, maybe you needed to share that with someone then. If the noodles and broth can't both be enjoyed, they ain't gonna satisfy you. Fair. But yeah. And then there's all the other stuff on top of it too, right? Like the seaweed, or like the little naruto, and then like your meat of choice. And then the bamboo. Oh man. I didn't really think that I would like bamboo or mushrooms that much until I had it in this really good ramen bowl. And I was like, whoa. Whoa. This tastes freaking incredible. It was in Texas? Ah, I see. You don't chug the broth after finishing the noodles? I wouldn't necessarily say chug. Not really chug, but I would sip on it if there was space. I don't know. By the time I would finish the broth, I've already eaten all the contents that have been sitting in the broth. So the broth is kind of just there to fill in any extra spaces in the tummy, you know? Yeah, it turned out pandas are onto something. I never really understood how they could eat that shit raw, though. Probably something in their genetics, but like, you cook that shit up? This is a really nice earthy flavor to them. This is really nice. This is really, really nice. Bamboo is underrated. Everyone in my family gives theirs to me as I'm the only one that likes it. I like bamboo. But bamboo is one of those things for me that like I don't really like it unless it's done well. Which I mean goes for most food, but like, you know. There are a couple of ingredients, right, that require a little bit more work than others. You know? I think the kitties are going crazy behind me. If you hear movement and stuff behind me, I think that's because the kitties are a little bit angry. Kitty's got a bath today. You know? The kitty's got a bath today, so it's really funny. I just have like 2 wet sopping rats just like running around the area. Mind you, cats normally don't need baths, but because I'm allergic to them every now and then, I need to hose them down. Just so I'm not constantly sniffling and suffering every day on stream. Upset Tango. Yeah, Tango and Sierra, they're not the happiest bunch at the moment. They're not. But they understood what they signed up for. I don't think they did. But we're gonna say that they did. They understood what they were signing up for. Hi, Tango. You mad at me? What's up? Yeah? Yeah, you're mad? Yeah? Oh, you dried up a bit. You're a little drier now. Hi, Sierra. You angry? What? What? What are you yelling at? It's 2 hours to dinner. What do you want about? What do you want about, huh? It's so funny. They're so funny. Exactly, they're drenched in love and adoration, you know? Yeah. But yeah, normally you never have to give your cats a bath, but I'm allergic to them, so they kind of need it a little bit more than others. It's really less for them as it is for me. Pookie! Hi, Pookie! Hope you've been well. Tango is very chatty. My cats, while they hate getting baths, they get a little bit chatty afterwards and a little bit more affectionate, surprisingly. I don't know. Too scared to try to give Zoro a bath. You got a cat! You need the Zoro? Oh, hell yeah. Love that. I know it's good to give your kitties a bath at least once. You need to be able to give them a bath when they're babies and like just get used to them being touched, or otherwise they'll just turn into a ball of razors. So, yeah. As scary as it is, it's quite important that you do give your cat a bath just so they're like normalized to it, you know? Get the trauma out early so that way they don't fuck you up later. Oh, you've had a cat. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I was thinking because you, like, what is it? It was your Pookie, right? The boyfriend? I feel like I should know his name. I should know his name, but he only ever calls himself Marie's boyfriend in chat, so I just know him as Marie's boyfriend. I promise you I'm not forgetting his name on purpose. I just don't think he's ever told me. I was thinking because I know your boyfriend's cat has kitties. But yeah, do you guys know? Someone's already named a baby after me. I already have a child that's named after me. It's a cat, but it's a child all the same. I honestly put that as a dub in my book. They're very Bluebell coded as well. It's really funny. Speaking of, would you guys ever name your children Bluebell? I can imagine actually going through with that though. Bluebell is a very cute name, but I don't know if I'd ever name my daughter that. I mean, there's girls out there named Daisy and Delilah and Dahlia. Let's just say Bluebell can't be a nice name. Maybe as a middle name, maybe. Maybe like a nickname, right? Yeah. I think Bluebell would be very cute, but also there's like a... It's not even 50-50. It's probably like a 70-30 split in them being like bullied as a kid. And I'd rather not do that to them. Maybe BB as a nickname if it made sense. Maybe. I mean, BB we've already known happens to be a very flexible nickname. You can call me BB for a number of things. Hi. You're drawing on the windowsill again? You're letting the sun dry you? Just looking over. Bluebell's a better name than actually named Princess. I have a friend named Princess. I had a friend named Princess growing up, but that's because I'm Filipino. I feel like that tends to like be around those circles. She's dope as fuck though. She's out there like doing some cool things. Ain't no way. No, yeah. I've had a friend that was named Princess growing up. Let me name my kid Blue Bellatron. You fucking hate your kid then. No way you're going to name your kid Blue Bellatron. Excuse me? Yeah, Princess, Queenie, Kingsley. I've never heard of a Kingsley. Oh, Kingston. Kingston. There was a Kingston in my my kindergarten class. And I remembered him because he would constantly bully me because I think he had a crush on me. But I beat his ass in return, so... Yeah. Which I think might have made him like me more. Surprisingly. But I didn't think too much about it. Wow! Oh my god, memory unlocked. Oh my god. Is a non-Filipino Kingsley? I mean, the Kingston I knew was white, I think. He was white, but he was a little bit spicy, I think. Actually, no, yeah. I saw his parents at like one kindergarten get together. Yeah. Your first rage baiter? My first rage baiter? My first rage baiter would be someone named Kingston. That's crazy. I mean, no hate to anyone called Kingston in chat. Nothing against you. Nothing against you, I promise. It's just... the first Kingston I met of your kind wasn't the most impressive. I'm just gonna say that. Just wasn't very impressive, I'm gonna be honest. It was really funny. Like, I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of interesting that men do like it when you're a little bit evil to them, no? It's kind of interesting, kind of crazy. Oh shit, it's 6 p.m. Holy fuck. I need to switch over to the screen. Oops. They're probably doing like opening statements and shit like that anyway. Hold on, let me double check. Is this start already? It's literally just started. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, I don't know what it was about Kingston. I feel bad that I'm doxing him. Oh, it's fine. I haven't given you like his fucking full address. I don't even know where the fuck this was all the way back in Australia, mind you. And like future Australia. So technically he hasn't been conceived at this point. Well, I haven't been either. Sorry. Anyways, ADHD aside. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck his issue was. It was weird. I don't know. I would be like coloring and I'd be hanging out with my friends and stuff, and he would just go up to me and he would just be like, I can color it better than you, Bluebell. And I just look over at him and I'm just like, what? Like, yeah, I can also solve my addition better than you. And I was like, okay, that's cool. That's nice. Okay. And then every time at recess, he'd always try to walk up to me and like try to shove me around. So I'd kick him in return. Like, it was weird. I don't know. Like, he was cool. He 100% liked you. Yeah, I don't know. Everyone says he liked me, but I couldn't care. I couldn't care two shits. It did not occur to me at that time. But yeah, I didn't really mind it because my parents like told me very early on, like, you are never the one to raise your fist first. Like, I'm not gonna be starting the fights, but you know goddamn well I'm gonna finish them. So, yeah. He was always picking on me. He was always, like, playing with my hair or whatnot. He was always leave me notes. He's just like, you know, meet me by the swing after school. And I'm just like, I can't do that. My parents pick me up, bro. I can't fucking do that. My mom literally has, like, a night shift. Like, I have to sleep. She was like, oh, okay, I'll just catch you in the morning then. And then we can race. And I was like, okay. I don't know why he likes me though. I wasn't even the cutest in the class though. He'd always be yoink. He wouldn't yoink at it. He'd only pull on it if he really couldn't get my attention. Because there's one point where he sat behind me and he was really excited about that, by the way, but I didn't think too much about it because I was just trying to color and fill in the lines, right? So fucking kindergarten, I don't fucking care about boys at that point. But yeah, like, I don't know, like he would like comb my hair and then he would like gently like tug at it if he really needed my attention. But yeah, it was funny. I was just like, the fuck do you want? I don't even think I was that cute. All the other boys in my class liked my best friend instead. My best friend now, she was really cute. I adored her a lot. I had to let all the other guys, like, I had to tell them to back the fuck up. But yeah, I don't know. It was weird. He was cool. I think I actually checked up with him like before the world went to shit. He was actually making a lot of moves. Like he's pretty cool. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Okay, anyways, it's 6 p.m. Hold on a second. Let's double check and see how the matchups are looking like. I think they're just setting up the streams. Okay, cool. Yeah, they're still doing the setup. Alright, anyways, keycap yapping aside, we're gonna be watching LGS now. Let me just make sure I have the raid set up on YouTube. But Twitch, you can park it. I just have to switch screens a little bit and set up the watch party. The watch party thingamajig. Yeah, hold on. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's set up. You're just built different, BB, incorrectly? Bitch, we knew that. We been knew that. Imagine if Kingston watching this shit. I would be shocked, okay? The only way Kingston would be able to watch this stream is if he signed up for the EVE program, which I don't think wasn't allowed because I'm pretty sure it was only females only, right? The only way he could have actually watched the stream if he was actually part of the EVE program was one of the people that sent us back in time and was actually trying to monitor my ass. Technically. But yeah. Alright, anyways, I'm gonna send you guys over... You two, I'm gonna send you guys over to the watch party waiting room. Twitch, you could just park it. I'm gonna move my screens up a little bit. And yeah, we'll watch ALGS. We'll watch ALGS, we'll have a good time. All that fun stuff, yeah. Not necessarily done yapping, but we are going to be watching Apex on top of it. Not playing it, watching it. So, yeah. Alright. Otsu, Beru, okay? If you guys can't stay for the watch party, I hope you guys have a wonderful day ahead of you. I don't know if I'll have a stream schedule up for this week. Everything's kind of up in the air. I might have a important stream on Wednesday, and then maybe a follow-up to that on Friday. But aside from that, yeah, just keep your eyes peeled. But if you guys are here for the first time and you're new to the vibes and you like what you see and like what you hear or some shit, make sure you drop a follow. You can follow or sub to me because I dual stream to both Twitch and to YouTube. I'm also online on like Discord and Twitter, X, TikTok soon. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. Otsuberu, I'll see you guys in the watch party room, okay? If not, I'll see you guys in the week. Yeah. Alright, bye! Love you!